ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the new episode of Tezalovic, in which... Yeah, sorry about... I'm stopping so abruptly. It's because, well, if you watched the last episode, yes, we did expand southwards into this part of the Dejor Kingdom, which I control of, but I can't give it away yet until I become an adult. That was our long-term target, and to me, this is the southernmost extent of the Bosnian Empire I'm willing to expand, for now. But the Catholic moral authority is so low, and the reason for that is, there's the anti-pope out there, which the Holy Roman Empire installed, which I think the Holy Roman Emperor is excommunicated. Lost so many holy wars, which I don't know where it occurred. But a lot of temples being looted, most likely by Norse raiders, due to their, especially by the Norwegians, which they keep expanding in areas where I thought, okay, the next time when we do a crusade, which is any time, well, why not against Norway? But, however, we're at war, and this is a great holy war for Photiosid against the Teutonic state. And we intervene on their behalf, but it's been going on for about 5 years and a month now. And, well, this part in Dynasty over in Finland is occupied by Jones Vikings once. There are some, yes, so we had some victories, but those two battles at Kopingshus was probably the most horrific defeats I've ever been part of as a Bosnian. Again, this is just not just all Bosnians, but some of the Teutonic Order as well. These are the two biggest defeats. In fact, another. We used to be invincible as a Bosnian army. Look, we fought in the mountains of Bosnia, the plains of Croatia, the hills of Serbia, the deserts of North Africa and Jerusalem, and now we fight the icy hell known as Sweden and Finland to an extent. That's held by Teutonic lands, which we helped them install that territory during the early part of the Northern Crusade. But you can say this is part of the, well, larger Northern Crusade campaign. This is their great holy war to attempt to retake it, and we do not want them to retake parts of Sweden and Finland. But we're giving them a hard time. And also, I keep seeing that name, the commander, Ondrej Vusima. Yeah, he was one of the commanders of the Teutonic Order. He's from there. Again, the Teutonic first came, we installed them in Finland, and they took parts of Svetiod, Sweden, and then another one, and this prompted them to declare a great holy war to retake all those areas back. But we're pushed back for now, so, because of the winter, so we just have to wait it out. I wish there was a better way to reinforce, but the nearest place to reinforce is in Görlitz. We don't own that French enclave anymore, unless you want to go all the hell way back to Navarra to reinforce our troops there. And that Catholic moral authority I mentioned, this Italian Holy Roman anti-papal war that's ongoing still. But the papacy's got huge armies. And they're just about even, and they're fighting 2 wars. They really want to get rid of the anti-pope so the moral authority can be restored. As well as finding ways to... if you were to request a crusade, I can't do that, because ongoing conflicts, including the Pope is busy. If there was to be a crusade, it would most likely be for Lithuania. That's what I would pick. To establish their control there. This area used to be Christian, but now it's pagan again. We tried sending our court champion there to force them to convert, but it didn't work. Well, there's them, but unfortunately, succession rules and among other things. Before we continue this war, this bloody war, as far as start date's concerned, this great conquest, great holy war started on the 25th of January of 1214. That's how long it's been going on. And we've just entered its 5th year. And at the same time, well, the Mongols are invading. Yes, the Mongols appeared on a previous episode. But it's kind of too far to be concerned right now about them. But as of right now, this is Bosnia's deadliest war you've ever taken part of. And if you were to say in the modern military terms, Photiosid could be our own Vietnam. Because we fear of possible rebellion back home. But look, we still have great numbers, we just can't reinforce them right now. Because I do not want to withdraw. And if we were to, continue the Northern Crusades and whatnot, as I have to look at it, I'm thinking about I don't know. Fabricate the claim on Gotland, take it from myself, make it part of the Bosnian Empire, and use it as an island base for reinforcement. I mean, that would be nice, but that's wishful thinking. But what's not wishful thinking is some miracle help. Over there in the lands of Finland, or Suomi, there's a Finnish liberation revolt. A national liberation revolt for the Finnish people. And it's led by a Catholic. An inspiring leader and heavy infantry leader. 18,000 at his disposal. And this liberation revolt, just based on him being the leader, it began just 2 years ago. On August 1st, 1217. Yeah, he's Catholic, which means this uprising started in Kem in the northern part of Karelia. Should they succeed, they will liberate parts of Karelia, Savonia, and Osterbont, which would later be renamed as Pohjanmaa in the Finnish language. So this liberation revolt began there, and they've occupied all these areas so far, and now they're down there, or at least they split their troops since they're near 18,000, so they're making their way. Okay, now we know. One's in the Karelian Isthmus, and the other is up there, in parts of Pohjanmaa. I would not call it Osterbont, or Osterbotnia. No, just call it as it was, true to the Finns. They want their land back, and should they succeed of their liberation of Suomi, they would be a great help for this great holy war and the future Northern Crusades. That's if we successfully defend and beat those hellish heathens. And based on what we know and what we've learned, we can't win by occupation. Despite the fact we took many of their holdings, but we can't win by occupation. You need to beat the heck out of them. And that's the claimant that they're trying to put. If they were to win all this place back, I'm going to give it to the Valkyrie. See, some of those guys we faced, those are berserkers. Their unparalleled personal combat skill. That's why some of the commanders, including ours, were killed in action. So as they will hold their position, and get their morale back, we're going to try to intercept one of those enemies that are part of that Great Holy War. The Castle of Lafayette. The Knights Templar established a new holding in the county of Tiberias. Permission of settler was granted there by the noble Duchess Koyava of Gali. The mighty castle will be henceforth known as Lviv. The infidels should trouble. Wait a minute. Why did they stop? Norwegian Catholic revolt. Over there. I don't think it'll make much of a difference. You have Russian and Finnish uprisings. Dead Joe War. At least they got many problems now. But just be thankful, for now, that they're still at war with Bulgaria. If they ever manage to finish their war and join the Great Holy War, we're screwed. Look at their numbers. And all the other little vassals that may join as well. And I'm betrothed to this quick-thinking Pomeranian girl. Well, in that case, we're going to send 58 of those ships back to Bosnia and pick them up. I should want to take a quick way, head to Italy instead of Zaghouan. So get to it. We're going to have reinforcements in the form of mercenaries. We originally wanted to wait, but it doesn't appear to be. And invited some people to, just have spare commanders in case one of ours gets killed in action or died of other circumstances. Ah, one more holding slot for both. I'll accept that, but don't build anything. Save your money for the war effort. We'll be back on the offensive soon. Which I think, again, they got their many problems, so let's pull back and defeat the Joms Vikings, or the Teutonics could do that. Stay there. Where are you going? And the Cathar heresy is spreading. All because of the damned anti-pope. Everybody needs struggle these days. Yeah, the Teutonics are going to be withdrawing to take care of the Joms Vikings and retake that holding. So they're going back to Finland for now. We'll hold the fort for you. Yeah, there's enough for all of us, so just move on down to the forest and take out those guys. I don't think I've been wanting prisoners. We didn't talk about. Asami. Asami serving in the Sami band. I think there were hired mercenaries from down there. Followers of Otso. He's one of the leaders. Okay, who else is the prisoner of Bosnia? That's from recent. Valhalla bound, but he's an unworthy priest. It's too bad we can't recruit them because some of them are landed. If only we captured commanders and try to, recruit them and make them, I don't know, turn against them. We would make use out of them. If only we capture a berserker, that would be great. But that's wishful thinking, as I've stated before. Wishful thinking. But at least we have a holy warrior and direct leader in our army, in the Bulgar. So we're back on the offensive. Light casualties. Let's get in after them. Yeah, they're gonna retake Tavastia. And how are the Finns doing? Well, what I mean is... I'll just keep winning. Svithield cannot touch you because their numbers are too small, so they cannot go up against you, but we'll be glad to help you out indirectly. Shit, am I in prison? No? And I hope I find some motivation so I can stop having that defeated tone. Still underway. Also, I need to keep tabs because since I care about commanders so much and I'm not on that front line, turn on all notifications so I'll know if one of them gets killed. So I'll know who to replace. Again, there's so many out there now. Alright, Teutonics are fighting them. We are going to catch those guys from Skara. Yeah. Because, what did they hire some mercenaries or something? Yeah. I don't think it'll show it for us. But I think they'll probably hire one of their own local mercenaries. Nope, it's the Bulgarian band. Regardless of faith, I mean, mercenaries just fight for regardless of religion or flag. That's the term. I get on well with others, while some people only chase ambitions and get into needless conflicts. I have what I need right here. We're winning again. Yeah, I think we scored big because we controlled Svithild. They retook the holding. I think we found an end to this war. And the Finnish liberation is still ongoing, but I hope they'll make it all the way. You can do it. Not to mention defeating some of their main armies. The Teutonics are coming. Here comes the Hochmeister. They're going for Dal. They're going for Dal. This could be a moment of victory. So we can get the hell out of this country. Move the ships over here. I don't think we're going to need reinforcements for this. But just get in anyway. You may never know if somebody throws a curveball at us. Using a baseball analogy. Honestly, I thought this war was going to go on forever, but no, I think there is an end to it. But there's still so much out there. Get over there. Oh, hell. I think it's going to be the decisive battle over here at Vastman Land. Oh, infamous Vastman Land. The home of the Kopingshos. This was where a lot of great men and women died on both sides. The men of the Teutonics and the men and women of Bosnia. Pretty boy out anywhere here? No? Why aren't you there? Should put you there. Well, meanwhile, I'm still, in my younger years. So it looks like another huge battle is going to happen over there. I guess it's a good reason why we're sending reinforcements now in the form of mercenaries. And we can't raise troops again. Just have to be one more big loss of life in order to have them reinforced. Oh, there they are now. They're all most likely going to move in on it. Let's go save them. And beat those guys over there. They're gonna come to there. They're gonna stop, realizing we're gonna be moving in this way. Don't worry, boys. We're all gonna go home soon. Because if you look at all this, which eventually have to do a math of how much on the casualties on both sides. That I would know more. Because I would do a final tally, which I'll write it down after the recording is done. Not saying I'm going to announce it here on video. No, it's just to tell my friends and family, personally, about all this. Because this is a war that a lot of us are going to remember. And Tvrtko II was never there because he was a child. This boy would never understand the horrors of war that happened up there. Oh, why aren't you there? Guess they must have moved somewhere else to occupy. Where would that be? Oh, that's one of the Liberation Revolt's commanders are out somewhere. As I said, they're out there. Oh, there they are. Olenites. That's where they're taking out another part of Karelea. Yes, they're all in Olenites. Didn't appear to be, moved to somewhere else. Oh, it did say that. You see that? Okay, we'll finish Liberation Revolt's procedure. Now you know who's who. Who's sieging who? Anyways, final battle upcoming. And winter is coming early soon again. It's already snowing up there, but it's starting right now. One more bloody battle. We can all go home And that's 100% war score. 5 years and 9 months. A lot of them died. just a lot. Look at that, we captured a prisoner. You know he was suffering from food poisoning. So yeah, strong now. This is the final battle. Now can we withdraw? Can we get out of here? Praise the Lord. The horror of war is over. Just wait for confirmation. I'll be home by Christmas, you Teutons. There it is. Great Germanic Holy War for Tvrtko has ended. Hauptmeister Tvrtko of the Teutonic state is won. He's known as the Holy. You never got to kill anyone, nor you got to fight anyone. We saved your state. There, it seems, does not favor the pagan faithful. After a string of defeats and setbacks, Tvrtko II has called off the Great Holy War for Tvrtko against Hauptmeister Tvrtko of the Teutonic state. Yeah. I would say prophetic. It's more like I would say, thank God. So now they are going to be dealing with Finland, which they're going to be well on their way to. Now they're going to be taking this part here as they took Olonets. So get ready for the resurrection of Catholic Sumi, and it will be a great ally for the Teutonic state in the future Northern Crusades. Let's just all go home. And how's the anti-papal war going? Oh, they're about to get rid of the anti-pope thanks to Italy and the papacy. Okay, we are definitely going home. All of us. You can get rid of the mercenaries. Dismiss. Ah. It's all over. Of course, there's a lot of dangerous factions going on. So, it's pretty much safe to say that... Oh, that's good money. It's pretty much safe to say that when those soldiers return home, and young Tvrtko, who was never there, which I'm sure he's heard of these stories, they would tell you the stories of glory and all these epic battles of how the Teutons held their ground against the northern heathens. But when Bosnian soldiers come back and tell them, they're gonna say, we came from a place so terrible that not even a raving lunatic could have seen the horrors of the last days. That's what they would say. Speed up. You want your guy back? Oh, wait. This is a ransom prisoner. He wants me to pay 10 to get this Russian over here. Wait a minute. I know that guy. He was one of our commanders. He was never killed. He was imprisoned during that war. Well, he's kind of old, so just say, "Welcome back, hero. You used to be in the retinue and used to hold your ground during the most horrible parts of the war, and we forgot about you. You were captured. So welcome back, Russian hero." Yeah, that's another thing. Some of our commanders didn't get killed. Some of them been imprisoned. Norway's expanding again. Don't know. Now rest yourself. It's all over finally. Now just have to wait till we grow up, as we will be reinforcing. There we go again. Moral authority is coming back, especially that, goodness. 80 years old. My goodness. Okay, go it out. There's a lot of old guys. Folks aren't gonna live long. They'll be dropping. Just bring out the holy warrior to defeat the heretics. You need to get rid of them if you want that moral authority to be restored, and heresies have to stop spreading like wildfire all across Europe. See, it's spreading into France. Matter of fact, Cathars are now having a real presence in the Empire of Bosnia, and that's scary. If you're hearing that noise outside, oh, that's just them doing road work. I think it must be one of them big tractors outside of my house. Let's see. Yeah, just wait 2 more years, and I'll be a man. And I'll be able to lead troops so they can be having a high morale. All I could say is, please get rid of the antipope. I don't know what's taking you guys so long. Unless they know that they cannot win, and just call a surrender already. I mean, surrender is just easy than just, you know, fight to the death. There goes another pope. Huh. There's so many interesting things to do in Bosnia. Why worry about cleaning myself if I get dirty again? I'll wash later. Yeah, I'm educating for diplomacy, and yet being dressed isn't one of them. Guess I'm not that modest. Oh, I wonder, some of you are wondering, what are the Mongols doing? Oh, they're still there. And they're still currently invading Ogor. The Scourge of Zurvan. Back in Zoroastrian Croatia playthrough, he had that same nickname, the Scourge of Zurvan. It's one of the Manichaean god names, yes, Zurvan. Yeah. Byzantines just keep on expanding, and I do not like it. No, 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 no. If only somebody were to assassinate him, but can't. That's where he's from. Assaulting the holdings, so there's progress. But you're not going to win by occupation. You need to defeat their army one more time. And all I gotta say is, don't make me come over there. I'm in no mood for intervening in that war. And yes, we're fully reinforced, well, except for the domain. As I said before, don't make me come over there. Because this is not another war I'm willing to... Yeah, I saw that they just fought. Okay, that's it. Force my hand on this. That's the Italian one. Yes. Oh, mistake. Sorry about that. Cannot join a vassal's wars. You have mercenaries? No? I know the papacy does, and they're going to pay well. And I can't join the Bohemian one. Unless I should join in and declare war and to have my turn on getting rid of those guys, but they can't. It needs to be improved by the Regency. So wait 2 more years before you do anything. Just skip past even more. Another Northern Crusade. Sumi is back! They did it! All hail King Urke the Liberator! If only he took this one more part of Karelia, then Finland is truly united. It's Catholic Finland. But unfortunately, the moral authority is so low that reconverting all these counties is going to take a while. So they're against for Vestergaard land. Just those two. You know, with these combined numbers, I think you've got this. And plus, Finland might join you, so we'll be fine. We got problems in Europe, where I might intervene in the form of, well, I'll be sending my troops when I get to the border. Just have them by this border, then send a retinue in and wreak havoc there before we even get together. Which again, Just wait till I'm an adult, and then it'll happen. I guess we can help out Schumberg Bavaria to stop the heretics. Throw her in. Okay, back to your position. He's kind of old, you know. If that's what you want, sure. He's a bit old. He's a war hero, but an old man. Oh my God! Rome has fallen to heresy. Papal Cathar revolt. If nobody stops it, and if the Cathars control Rome, my goodness, Christianity has truly fallen on hard times. And apparently, Finland wants Kargopol, this area. Yeah, against Novgorod, that area. Could have taken this little bit or joined the Teutonic to, you know, help support him. But it's kind of too bad they won't be able to do coordination ceremonies anytime soon. Because Pope's busy. There's big problems. The world's gone to hell. 2 wars. Blast you. I mean, I cannot break an alliance as a tributary with them. Paphlagonia. Honestly, nothing I can do about that. More authority is more important than trade routes. Okay, you won that war. But now with the Photosids, which you know how big those guys are. No way. Not gonna help. Jihad for Algeria. Against the Kaffirs in the Kingdom of Algeria. Who holds that? Algeria. Oh, this part here. They called a jihad on that instead of Jerusalem, and this gives Jerusalem more time to expand. Well, probably not. They're on the defense right now. I can only wish them luck. Oh my God, there's more of them. How are you guys doing up there? You're doing well, except Norway. Norway's up there. Oh, hell. What's more important? Saving the Teutonic state? Although if somebody wraps up their war, then maybe they'll support them. So just keep the faith. Oh, let's get to October right now. Here we are. Finished my education in diplomacy. It is a fascinating subject. Never hate your enemies. It affects your judgment. Mayor Mate thinks I should replace my reverence of God with love for my fellow men. And I'm frail. Well then, based on the experience of what I've been seeing, he can't tell me what to do. I'm zealous. You know the relevant conflicts out there? And give me the war focus, because I need some training. All that and more. See, I may not have a body of a I don't know. I'm just trying to use words. Weapon, give me the axe. Yeah, I'm gonna be out on the front lines again. But, shall we try a coronation ceremony? Oh no, it's at peace. Because of this Ragusan war. And more. Now, anyways, since some time has passed, Hogmeister won. Good. Congrats. You're doing fine as well. So now, they still haven't got rid of them. Huh. You're trying to claim the Holy Roman Empire? Yeah, good luck with that. Well, meanwhile, let's dispose. Let's get that Catholic moral authority back up. The army is fully reinforced. Zaghouan is the place to be. As I said, I may not be highly skilled in... You offer peace? So, as soon as we declared war, and knowing that he's been boxed in, because of all the occupation from the other European powers, so he's realizing, like, oh, Bosnia's joined too? Fine, we're gonna get rid of the Anti. You made a smart decision. The Catholic Church is back! But unfortunately, so many temples have been looted. Very well. Shall we try, I don't know, defeating Ragusa, oh, excuse me, saving Ragusa from Lakov and Paphlagonia? There's them. And it's only a matter of time before the other armies are going to be, you know, in after them. All 30,000 of them. So let's try to wrap up this war. The sooner the war ends, I'll get a crown for myself. My studies and training have taught me that the general tactics of flanks and center, but I can hardly master everything. Let's see. Okay, I must learn to create choke points. Go for battlefield terrain master. That's for narrow flank. Because in future conflicts like the Northern Crusades, might be experiencing that. And with that moral authority backup, that means that Catholicism can finally spread in Finland and Sweden. Still has all the event spawned troops. Yeah, that'll show them. Will you convert now? As one would say. Yeah, will these Russian heathens convert? Whatever, Flanders. I see. They're in the mainland. They kicked you out, didn't they? What's the matter with you? Seems you can't convert to any pagan out there right now. What happened? Through staged war games and large-scale exercises, I feel confident I can master one of the main military disciplines. We already have plenty of cavalry leaders, but knowing that I'm physically frail, well, I'm just going to say heavy foot is key. Jump 'em. They've made their lands in Ragusa and it's the war. Jump 'em. It's a low morale. Though for now. Oh, this just keeps getting better and better. Invasion of Poland. They're about to take all of Poland. And this gives me a great excuse to expand the Holy Wars into Poland. Which I've wanted to do that for some time. Retake Poland. Well, we found our way. Yeah, we have the confidence in Finland in defending and liberating Holy Wars. Stop right there. As per usual. Split the army groups. Chase these guys down. Radoslav Gasparovich. Go with my blessing. Why not? You're gonna go all the hell way home there. Keep track of them. I'll think about bringing up ships soon and take them somewhere. Oh boy, where did they get that many troops? Are those event spawn troops? No, there's a lot of them. Well, it's good to know of where some of you are, out in the North African desert where we usually go. One more little real quick check. Haven't advanced yet. For some reason they just seem to can't, finish their war with them. I'm sure they probably had many others. Yeah, good reason. Found out why. They can't occupy the rest. So Mongol expansion is just a little slowed down at the moment. Yep, these are actual holdings. Holding order. One of a kind. So after this conflict, we're gonna let Poland fall, and then we'll fight Holy Wars to retake parts of it. So we'll keep weakening Svyathield, and the Teutonic state will take advantage of this in getting the rest of Svyathield for themselves. Yeah. I remember. Give that kingdom title. Totally forgot about that. There. This area is now ran by Serbs once again. Thrace is under your control now. Yeah, we installed the Serbian man there. Apparently has roots. That comes from Vladislav. Alright, get back over here and we'll consider sending the Navy into somewhere. Lost a battle recently. Oh, here comes more. Not too much. I was about to say, hey, where's me? There we go. I could have sworn I heard the enemy commander Ramadan barking orders, but as I searched the mountains, he's nowhere to be found. Soldier finally informs me he's been spotted cowering in a far back in a dried-up tree trunk, most disgracefully behind his troops. Oh great, a guy with leprosy. And he's completely memorized the Quran. Good for him. He's celibate. He's holy. Wait a minute. Is he from the Fedayeen? Oh boy. Waiting for me? Waiting for me, man? That's fine. I have low combat skill, but it's going to give me bravery. Not that low. To be fair, I'm physically frail. My brother's grown up. I ain't afraid to die. Let's go. My marauder gleamed in the light, meeting Ramadan's eyes. I saw they're full of apprehension. Moved carefully and brought my marauder down upon him. I fended off the first blow, but ignored the second. Once it is done, I roar in victory. No mercy. Put him out of his misery. You know, he's disfigured and is a leper. First kill. So far, so good. What's the goal here? Controls all the trade posts in Hispania. There's a trade post. Oh, I see. He wants to get rid of these trade posts in Benghazi, Sirte, Lepus Magna, Tripolina, and Jerba. That includes that trade post where, you know, that's where the Saharan trade market is. It's part of the Trans-Saharan trade route. We really have to help Ragusa. And since they're in North Africa, well, I guess the North African campaign is a real possibility. These areas are already occupied, so I guess we're going to do all that again. And get the retinue down there. We're going with them. We'll stay here and defend Ragusa with our lives. Matter of fact, stay next to them. Anytime they come in, beat them once they've landed. Is that all the ships? Yeah, it's all of them. Yeah, you got your commanders. And as for them, yes, have a sieger and put me there. Because I want to go to North Africa too. So yeah, here we go again. Start from Benghazi. It's one's trade post and work your way through there. And the others will have to stay and defend Ragusa. And you might as well bring a defender with you. Interesting choice of a French helmet. Gee, we went from the cold, icy hell of Scythia, and now we're back down to the deserts of North Africa. And of course, like with every time, there they are. I'm used to seeing the old flag of the Zaghouans, but Photiosids, they're different. Named after a Greek, of all things. Hey, you come too, Uncle. Well, you go on and raid those guys. As per usual. Remember, this is not a religious war. This is just to save the trade posts. About to say something, and maybe is there something you like about me? Man, I'm relatively young in my prime. Not yet betrothed. No, it's not appropriate. Don't fall to temptation. It's too early for that. Oh, damn it. We're not going to get them in time. Holy! They just dropped their troops off in Sirte. What we were hoping for is to get some of these guys before they depart. I think they're going to sail for Ragusa now. Yes, they are. They're heading to Ragusa. Just as I predicted. Movement locked. Move in. Heretic. Battle of Varka. Yep, they've landed some of the troops in the Benghazi. That's a mistake on their part. These guys are not Photiosid, but who cares? Let's just kill them. Yeah, keep track of their ships. Like, yeah, matter of fact, after you take all the holdings of Benghazi, move to Sirte. They've actually won it, even though it's just a small piece of territory. I think it might have been captured. I didn't think it would actually defeat their massive armies. I'm sure they probably had the Seljuks to back them up. Doesn't say anything about Mujahids, so we know that guy is, but I guess the Seljuks didn't join. Now they're getting this one piece of Karelea back again. And he has been crowned by the Pope. Now Finland has truly joined the family of nations in the form of, you know, Finland, some Teutonic's Holy Roman excommunication. Yeah, you've been excommunicated for your being sympathetic and you're doing evil things. Yeah, you deserve that. You truly deserve it. So Ragusa defends their conquering holdings. Lost for words here. Because a lot has happened in this world. You know what? Move in. Don't let them get to the ships. We're gonna catch them. They've already set sail. They're waiting. Oh, they're in a battle with the Zerts. That's over there. The enemy quartered my commander, Zorka Pribi. Who was probably made out of the fight, but she had not been overrun by her enemies. The scout frowns. I'm sorry to bring you the news, my lord. She was a genius. Though did have a bastard daughter who... Oh yeah, she was the one that tried to be fancy of me. I didn't know... I'm sorry, so... Salute. She may have survived the Northern Crusades, but not this one. Not this case. She was a aggressive cavalry leader. We do have another cavalry leader. Who this time? There is another cavalry leader, but he's old and he's frail, so getting him out there would be too risky. This young Russian woman, she's got the combat skill and hopefully bring something out of her. In the sense of what kind of combat skill, including blasted. Just go all the way there and then come back here. During the battle, I catch sight of a pale woman who looks a lot like my friend Mara. She is struck down. I'm suddenly pushing the soldiers out of the way, hurrying over to saw her fall. I know it is not Mara, but I cannot help myself. Well, knowing what I know now, I need more skill, so be patient. Remember to tend to our wounded. At least we cut off their army from reaching to the ships. We haven't arrived at Ragusa yet. Yeah, spend the money on those. You know, it's just going to be our way of make Zaghouan still prosperous for all of us. They're waiting. They're waiting for people to get aboard. And we're going to try to intercept them, stop them from getting there. So just patrol the coast. heart burns with fervor upon hearing the poor Catholic souls being oppressed and hanging out on a mutilator. God intended all true believers to be free and decide their own fate, but God is preoccupied with divine things, perhaps carry out the will of God. Now I can have a religious liberation war. But where? Like, I guess, parts of Bulgaria, I guess, and form our own tributary state. But that's the usual result. Okay, we're gonna meet those guys, and you may want to go back to Benghazi. The windy weather is getting to me. Well, it's a desert. It's a dust storm. Turning to the sky, I take a deep breath. The pompous soldiers of Sultan Murad II have been sending the best of me, and my limbs are becoming heavier with each step I take. Am I not already brave? Yes, I'm brave. Let me duel the commander. A good day for the duel, I chuckle, hefting my marauder in my hand. Enough talking, my opponent growls. Son of Mir Abdul-Jalil is lying face down in the mud, as I've seen to sever his leg from his body. Yeah, you got enough children. Did they call you the chaste? Take that. Alright, now get back to Benghazi. Oh yeah, you've discovered a lot more troops out there. But no Photiosid. Let's see, do we not have any organizers? Feels like it's taking an eternity and a half to get there. I know it's taking an eternity and a half for you guys. Huh. Now the kingdom has raised their troops, but that's against Andalusia. So now we're going to face a few more in the way. So you may want to come back over here. They haven't returned to Ragusa yet. Let's go take it back. But from now on, hold your position. Now we're facing this guy. Wait, I yield. Wally Akari Denad cries out. My marauder high, I slow the deadly blow about to come down on my enemy. The man scrambles backwards, almost tripping over himself. I'll be your prisoner. Spare my life. Look at all that money you hold. It's too bad we can't, banish you. And of course, you own a mosque from Serenica. I think I prefer you dead. Unfortunately, I have to kill you. You have great wealth. There's the Photiosid. And a retinue must return to the Libyan area. They haven't moved the ships out yet. better not move, because we'll intervene if we have to. Oh, they called a surrender already. Ragusa's won. Month after month, I received news about another one of the bishops of Bosnia accusing me of wickedness during one of the sermons. For as long as I've not been officially crowned emperor, the clergy will take every opportunity to further undermine my rule. These accusations have no theological basis. I use my knowledge of the religious text to dismiss the clergy's claims about my rule's lack of legitimacy. I know. I haven't been uncrowned yet because of all these blasted wars, so it's finally time. First. Okay now. Now we do it. Hope you're not busy with anything. Oh, get away from that. You're winning. And so are you. Matter of fact, oh yes. Get to your ships. Matter of fact, there's room for all, so just get to over there and we're gonna pick up the rest of you. $350 it is. It's gonna be extravagant. Thank you. Oh wow, that's a hell of a martial skill. You're welcome. Make you a commander for one day. Now I'm finally emperor, even though I'm still bloodied from the battles in northern Africa. This holy warrior who served us well during that horrific great holy war up there, he served us well. He died a natural death. I don't think there'll be another like him, honestly. Because holy warriors are almost one of a kind. And now I'm going to have to deal with problems back home. Especially swaying Italy. I mean, if you can get Italy happy and stay away from factions, good on everything will be alright. Now let's release some prisoners. You know, when I look at him in the portrait, just the way he looks, almost like he's got a slightly concerned face, like that portrait of him. It just looks, I don't know, very human. Like, experience has done something to him. I mean, yeah, we've heard about what happened up there and down there. Up is Scandinavia and down is Northern Africa. You could be in a monastic order one day with that type of knowledge. So we're just gonna, have this grand tournament, and soon we'll wrap up this episode as we finally have a moment of peace. Well, what's going on with Jerusalem down there? I know it's been having a hard time. Oh, okay, everybody's bad, which is due to, it's a vassalization war, which basically, wait a minute. That ain't Jerusalem, it's Philistia. That's Greek. Greek Byzantine. And a Tezalovic to boot. What the hell? Anyways, yes, Despot Braco is part of this. Yes, there are Greeks in that area. Oh boy. So now the Greeks own Jerusalem, which is now renamed Philistia, which is the Greek name of this region. They're from all the way over there. Oh, why aren't you in the court of us? Come on over. Low martial skill. Boris Tezalovic. Preboyer, my uncle, he's the winner. Unparalleled combat skill, he's better than me. And of course that means we have to bring his family and friends over here. Well, now I know what's the future plan on the next episode. Poland has fallen. They're at it again. It's only a matter of time before the Teutonic order launches another Northern Crusade for Tigzer. And if we need to take out Svithiod's power base, we have to take Poland back. Religious liberation of Poland. Yes. That is excellent. Excellent idea. So, this would be, it can be called a crusade for Poland in a sense. Hell, I could request a crusade, but no. Religious liberation, then crusade for Lithuania. That's what I see in the future. So now we know what our future plan is on the next episode, so we'll see you in the next one. So long for now.